Good evening. This is John. This is Tuesday, March the 10th. Now, for some reason, I don't come on. You stay on here, Mark. Okay, let's just. Okay. Tuesday evening, March 10th. This is Lightline Contact. Good evening. Welcome to Lightline. It's another evening to spend time with our celestial friends, to visit with them, to enjoy their company, and to increase our bandwidth and grow a little bit. For that's kind of the outcome when you hang out with celestials, is that you leave just a little bit more in tune with spirit. And it kind of increases your capacity. And we're going to demonstrate a process that we call transmitting receiving. And it merely is a term that we've coined to describe us, me, stilling myself, quieting my mind, and allowing my celestial friends, in this case, Machiavelli Melchizedek, to use my mechanism, to use my database in terms of my knowledge and my experience to craft his message that he wants to share with you. Machiavelli is our planetary manager, and there is a spiritual administration for our world. And so I'm going to quiet myself. I am not in trance. That's not what's happening. I am just simply present. I'm aware of everything that's going on, but I simply try to get myself out of the way and let him speak. So let me still myself and we'll begin. Good evening. This is Machiavelli Melchizedek. I am your planetary manager, and I am here to share with you a plan for your world. You may notice that things seem a little more precarious, a little less certain. Institutions are struggling to support this culture. Politics is meandering into dysfunction. There is great economic disparity, and people are kind of wondering exactly what it is that's going to happen and what they can do. So I would like to offer our perspective. And when we share with you a more spiritual viewpoint, it is not that we're trying to tell you what to do, because that is not how this works. What we are trying to do is illuminate choices for you so that you can see different alternatives in front of you and you can make wise decisions. For in all of this, you, as a deliberately and lovingly created individual, have free will. And from the spiritual point of view, we are absolutely forbidden to interfere with your free will. We can offer information, we can illuminate different paths before you. But in the end, it's entirely up to you to choose. What is most important for you to know in this moment is that you are a co-creative being. And by this I mean the reality that you find yourself in this moment is one that you have consciously or otherwise created. Now, the good news in that is, if you don't particularly like where you are, great. You have the power to create a different reality. And the more that you exercise this co-creative ability consciously, the better off you will find yourself. You will create a reality that is more harmonious with your deeper longings. It's important for you to know that you live in a universe that is teeming with life, intelligent life, that is powered by unconditional divine love. And as a being deliberately created, incomplete, and immature in your understanding and your experience, you are here to learn. And it is this learning process, this process of making mistakes, correcting courses, and making better choices, and becoming a little bit better every day, to become your best self and improve and make progress. You have been gifted with a divine spark, a fragment of the spirit of what this one calls the first source and center. Others call it the creator. Some people say God. Jesus used to use the term Heavenly Father. Doesn't matter what you call the creator of all of this. That only matters to you. So pick a name you feel comfortable with and know that the spirit of divinity lives within you and is your great ally and your guide. And that when you practice on a daily basis, the stilling of yourself, the stilling of your mind, you can begin to sense the spirit presence. And if you continue with this over time, you will begin to realize that the spirit is here to help you think more spiritually, to help you see with spirit eyes a path that is intended for you, that will guide you into more soul growth and consciousness expansion. And your life will begin to become more peaceful, and you will begin to feel more at ease, even in the midst of the chaos of this world. This choice is simply available to you by the exercise of your faith. There is no other requirement. And so I will close with just suggesting to you and encouraging you to not believe me, not to look to me as some authority that's going to tell you what to do or even how to do it, but to have the curiosity and the hope that if you try it, you can experience for yourself the reality of what I'm talking about. And then you know from your own personal experience what is true and what is real. So do me a favor. What have you got to lose? Give it a try. Sit down take some deep conscious breath and say, all right, I'm here. I want to know the truth of this. Please tell me what's true. Help me feel the truth. And, like any good conversation, sit still for some conscious breaths, 5, 10, and listen quietly within. Rinse and repeat every day. I guarantee you, you won't be disappointed. Thank you. This is Maktiv Animal Kaizedet, wishing you happy travels on this soul odyssey that you would begin. And if you feel the need to, you can always come back to this space and we'll talk again. Thank you and good night.